Okay, so it's September 29th, 2025. I just see a lot of people walking past. I look kind of retarded just talking to the camera. Anyways, um, the reason for this video specifically is to kind of outline the next step. The question that's been on my mind for the longest time is, what is the next step? I've been kind of exploring different things. And the result of that was honestly just me coming to the conclusion that I have my eggs in too many baskets. Like I said before in the previous video, my reflections on the one thing by Gary Keller: if you chase more than one rabbit, you're not going to catch either. Or if you chase two rabbits at once, you're not going to catch either. And so the question over the past couple of weeks has been, what am I going to streamline my effort into? I had a couple of weeks with YS Loyalty. That has potential, but again, it's starting from the beginning. And then I looked into high ticket sales, doing that full time. To be honest with you, what I really notice about myself is that it sounds cringe and whatever, but I feel like sales alone is not really what I'm passionate about. I feel like I'm more passionate about the whole process, the whole building process, and being more in control of my money and everything. I remember I was sitting in the car with my friend Ahmed. He was telling me, you're sitting on a gold mine in terms of the YouTube channel and like the system that I've already built. Like, I've spent 3 years on the channel. Like, there's something there. It'd be kind of a waste to just throw it all and start from the beginning, especially because I haven't fully actualized the potential. And so what I'm thinking about doing for the next couple of months, in fact, inshallah, this is the decision I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna press the khara. Is that I'm gonna do high ticket. I'm gonna do a high ticket offer for parents. Well, it's for the children, but I'm gonna sell to parents. So high ticket offer, I'm thinking maybe not that high ticket, but I'm thinking around £1,000, which is like 1,800 Canadian, which is very decent. It's a lot of money, starting off at least. And I'll just test the waters. I'll see how it is. If I feel like, you know what, there's actual demand for this, like I could see myself selling this a couple times a month, then I might increase the price like 1,500. I don't think I'll go past £2,000. It'd be insane if I do, to be honest. But listen, even 1,800 Canadian, because what I'm thinking is that I do a 6-week program, and the idea of the 6 weeks is that by the end of it, the student just has a full blueprint, and they've already kind of graduated, as in they know how to study and all of that. I don't think that takes more than 6 weeks. So a 6-week program, £1,000. If I sell 5 of them, which is not that bad. I don't think that's hard at all. I think that's actually a very doable goal. If I sell 5 of them, so basically one a week, and then one of the weeks 2 a week. That's like it's like $9,000. It's like $9,000 Canadian, which is a lot of money. And then if I make like another 3K from School of Yallah or whatever, or another 2K from School of Yallah, that's over $10,000. Granted Canadian, not US, so I wouldn't have hit the US. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll sell more than 5 a month. But I feel like this just makes more sense. I haven't tested high ticket yet. I tested mid ticket and I saw some success. I sold 2, but mid ticket I think it was around £400. So I think high ticket's the move, man. If I'm being honest, low ticket, like I was getting a lot of views. Some of the videos I was getting 20,000 views. You would think that would translate to a lot of sales, but out of each video I'd maybe get like 10 sales, which still, alhamdulillah, is decent. But like, I thought it'd be more, especially because we're talking about low ticket, right? So 10 sales, that's like £500 per video. It's like £500 per like 10,000 views. Like, that's not that much. I think AdSense might even pay more. Actually, I don't know. Can't be asked to do the math. Anyways, so that's the plan. Now, the reason why I wanted to also record this video is because I had a realization lately. It's a bit obvious, but to be honest, it's still worth mentioning, which is, okay, that guy is walking in just a t-shirt and it's 9 degrees outside. Whatever, man. All right. The realization is, every video I've made and every step I've taken on Shake specifically has always been money focused. It's been profit first. It's been, how do I make money? From the beginning of the channel. The whole point of the channel was for me to make money. Now that's completely fine. I'm not going to say that's wrong, and I made money off it. But I think the bigger issue is, had I set clearer intentions and had I set more beneficial intentions, as in beneficial to the people, I think naturally I would have just made more money. Think of it this way, right? If my intention, my number one intention was just to help people out, and I'm not saying I'm going to do it for free or anything, but I'm saying give as much value as I possibly can. That was my intention from the start. Naturally, there'll be more baraka in it because I'm actually helping people, and that's my number one priority. But at the same time, because I'm giving so much more value, then the less concrete stuff like referrals and churn and all of that will be higher. And so that's the plan. I think the plan from now on is to set my intentions straight and have them very clear, which is my intentions are to help as many people out not as many people, sorry. It's to help people out. It's to help students out. A lot of them might be Muslim. To help them get the top grades, to help them get into the universities that they want to get into, to help them clear out their schedule so they actually have more time to do other stuff. They're not just stuck studying all day. It's a very noble cause, don't get me wrong. I never looked at it that way. To me, I just looked at it as like an opportunity because I did well in school without studying that much, and I could translate that over to other people, and so I said, let me just make money off it. But in reality, it's actually a very, very noble cause, and I think it plays into my bigger vision a lot as well. So I've been thinking about this whole idea of mission and vision and all that stuff, and it's getting clearer and clearer. But who knows, maybe in like a year it does a complete 180 and my mission is completely different. But so far, based on my thought and everything, I think my mission, and I wrote this down a couple of years ago as well, is to have an educational system that doesn't only rival but completely overtakes and overruns the current educational system, specifically IB and A-levels and all of that, what I'm used to. And the main focus of this educational system will not be just academics. It's not going to be just math and physics and everything. It will be high agency. It will be raising a generation of people that have high agency. Raising a generation of people that, it's the M4 competition, man. There's this one M4 competition that always comes and parks right in front of Mac Hall in the university. And it's just some crazy morning motivation. Anyways, Mama Barik, if he's Muslim. That's besides the point. I got sidetracked. The mission is to raise a generation of high agency individuals, and it also has to be tied in with Deen. Like, the plan is not for me to do this here. The plan is for me to do this in the UAE, where there's going to be more demand for like an Islamic educational system that's actually proper. And the way I look at it, biased loyalty does not fit within that at all. It would just be a good way of me raising capital and getting business experience, but I could do that elsewhere. The way I see it as well, computer science doesn't really help. I was speaking to someone literally yesterday, and he's in software engineering, which is basically the same as computer science in terms of job opportunities. He was telling me that he did a 16-month internship, and then he graduated. And then now he can barely find work. He's working as a contractor. And like, he has experience. He's done research with the university prof like 3 times, which is a decent amount, and he's done a 16-month internship. And despite all of that, he can barely find work. He's still trying to find full-time employment. And I asked him a question. I'm like, is this just like a special, like, is just for you, or is everyone else in your cohort the same? He said most of the people that I know in software engineering, he's talking about his year, most of them have not gotten job offers except the ones that got return offers from their internships. And so I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking to myself, it's something I'm already not that passionate about. I don't really find that interesting. On top of that, I have to put in so much effort just to land like a semi-decent internship. And then at the end of all of that, after the internship and everything, all the projects, and there's no guarantee that I'll find a job. And so it's getting clearer and clearer that this is probably not the path that I'm going to go down. Now, that's a very scary thought because it's the safe option, especially here as an international student. Like, if I don't get a job, I'm basically out of here, which, I mean, could be good, could be bad. I mean, I would still want the flexibility, right? I'd still want the choice. Anyways, completely sidetracked. But I think the point point was my mission is getting clearer and clearer from at least what I'm understanding. Again, stuff could change. Like I could find a completely different passion, and then that becomes my mission. But as of now, I feel like out of all the routes that I could take, all the paths that I could take, the path of shakes and high ticket offers and going down like understanding the educational system more and more and having that experience under my belt will then open up further opportunities for when I want to, work at a alpha school, for example, or start my own school and like network with other people in this industry and everything. So anyways, actionable steps. I don't like setting deadlines for myself because I already know myself and I already know that like I get the job done most of the time. Not most of the time, like 100% of the time I get the job done, especially if it's something like business or whatever. But I feel like the next steps are for me to, like I said, the intention's already set, right? How can I help people as much as possible while at the same time charging for it? Like I'm not gonna just do it for free. Like I'm gonna charge a lot of money for it. I'm thinking about £1,000, which is a scary number, but that's the whole point, right? Find a really high number and then justify how much value you could add. So that's what I'm gonna do. I still need to think about the offer. I'll kind of look through my offer from last year. I'll probably also kind of read through a summary of 100 million offers or something. Kind of find that offer, craft that offer it's gonna inshallah be a 10k per month offer. And then I think the strategy is gonna be paid ads. If I'm being honest, I don't think organic would work just because of just like the way I'm gonna sell, right? I'm selling to parents for their children. It's kind of hard for me to have organic content based on that. So I feel like paid ads, just meta ads, again, scary because we're gonna lose a lot of money. So inshallah works out. But again, the intention is to help people as much as possible. That's the intention. If I could help 5 people a month. I actually wanted to kind of sit down and also do the math and figure out how much time this would take. Again, it depends on the offer, and if I'm doing, for example, like one 30-minute call a week, I could probably do that. So I'll have 5 30-minute calls a month, or a week, sorry. It's not bad, it's like 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think that's pretty doable. And I think the offer would include other stuff as well, but I feel like that would justify the price points. So yeah, man, listen, I'm a miskeen, like I'm a miskeen, right? The only thing I could do at this point is just work as hard as possible, make a lot of dua, and leave the rest to Allah, man. I'm telling you, I'm a miskeen. I'm literally just in need. I'm so in need. I don't understand people that are doing this on their own with like no spiritual guidance or anything. I truly don't like. I can't fathom it. Alhamdulillah, man. Anyways, the video's long enough, so see you in the next one.